Colonel John Keenan, United States Marine Corps retired, editor of the Marine Corps Gazette. Welcome to the February edition, the digital edition of the Marine Corps Gazette. Behind me is a portrait of Lieutenant Colonel Earl Pete Ellis, a visionary in the Corps. During the interwar years between World War I, where we were 2nd Land Army, and the commencement of World War II and the island hopping campaign, wrote about the fact that the Marine Corps needed to change the way it had organized itself as a 2nd Land Army, that it needed new organization, doctrine, techniques, equipment in order to move forward, to fight in the future. Sound familiar? Remove World War I, interwar years, World War II, and it's the same problem come back. How do we move from being essentially a 2nd Land Army, as we were in Afghanistan and Iraq, into the future? What will that future be like? How should the Corps organize itself, equip itself, train itself in order to meet this new security environment? General Rich Mills has a call for papers in the Ellis Award Writing Contest announcement. The award is worth $5,000. It is open to anyone. And what the Corps is looking for are practical solutions to the doctrinal, organization, and tactics issues that face us. First, defining what the new security environment will look like and how should the Corps equip itself and organize itself. What should its roles and missions be in this new security environment? Pete Ellis wrote, without reward other than the undying gratitude of the Corps. You'll get that, plus if your essay is the winning essay, a $5,000 reward. Think about it and write. The second thing I want to point out is that this article has a focus on leadership. One of the more provocative articles, written by a frequent author, Lieutenant Colonel Mike Grice, is called "What Color Are Your Socks?", where he decries some of the leadership techniques that he's seen used by seniors with Marines in combat and Marines returning from combat. If the shoe fits when you read the article, you may want to change your shoe size. I think you'll find it to be interesting and provocative. Read the article and tell us what you think. You may disagree with Lieutenant Colonel Grice. Lieutenant Colonel Grice also wrote an article several months ago called "A Little Piece of Ribbon." And in it, he talked about the length of time it took to get awards awarded to Marines, approved and presented to the Marine for valor in combat. In this month's edition, Colonel Lee Freund, the head of Medals and Decorations at Manpower, writes a primer for commanders and award originators on how to write those awards and how to move them through the system as fast as the system will allow. But being very honest, some of the burden is on the originator and the commanders, and he gives you a tool in your toolkit to help you do your job in leading Marines and recognizing them. And last but not least, go to our blog. Go to our website, click on Marine Corps blog, and you will find a lot of topics that have been appeared in the magazine, that have appeared in articles, expounded on. It's great, intelligent, informed, controversial, and thought-provoking conversation. Join it. Go to our website, join the blog, let us hear your voice. Semper Fidelis.